I am sharing the screen. आपको मेरी स्क्रीन दिखाई दे रही है?
Yes, sir.
Good. Where was I? देखिए, अब हम कॉन्सेप्ट की बात कर लेते हैं पहले. Now we are talking about operations. देखिए, जब हमने एक डिसाइड कर लिया अपनी इन्वेस्टिगेशंस में कि दिस ट्यूमर क्यूरेटिव रिसेक्शन इज पॉसिबल और नॉट, ये हमने डिसाइड कर लिया. तो अगर हम क्यूरेटिव रिसेक्शन की बात करते हैं तो क्यूरेटिव रिसेक्शन उस वक्त हो सकती है कि जबकि एक क्राइटेरिया मीट हो, और वो क्राइटेरिया ये है कि देयर आर नो मेटास्टेसिस इन द सिस्टम्स लोकली इन द एब्डोमेन. डिस्टेंट मेटास्टेसिस लिम्फ नोड्स में भी नहीं है और एब्डोमेन के दूसरे ऑर्गन्स में नहीं है. एंड द ट्यूमर and its lymphatic drainage that has been excised as one specimen. The word en bloc means one block. So therefore, the cancer and its lymphatic drainage, and if the cancer has gone beyond its fall into the adjacent structure, everything is removed as one piece, not piecemeal. And after its removal, not by naked eye, obviously naked eye पे तो आपने निकाला ही निकाला है ट्यूमर से की दो भी चीज आपने एक्सरसाइज की है, वो ट्यूमर के दूर एक्सरसाइज की है. Naked eye पे the two margins of the stomach, there are no tumor in that. If you have removed the organ, the adjacent आपको नजर आ रहे हैं, उसकी जो मार्जिन है उसमें कोई ट्यूमर नहीं होना चाहिए, और जो मोर डिस्टेंट लिम्फ नोड के वहां पे भी आपका ट्यूमर नहीं होना चाहिए. So that constitutes a curative resection. Whereas palliative resection doesn't have these boundaries. In palliative resection, you remove the portion of the stomach, and usually why you want to do palliative resection is कि आप एक symptom को palliate करना चाहते हैं. In this case, that is gastric outage, where उसको vomiting हो रही है, वो खाना नहीं खा सकता, उसमें energy नहीं जा रही, so you have to remove that. So therefore, you don't require such an extensive resection. You can compromise the principles of resection and you can do it. अगर आंखें बंद करके आपको कुछ भी ना याद आ रहा हो, अगर एक आदमी को कार्सिनोमा स्टमक है और स्टमक आपका ऐसा है कि क्लिनिकल आपको वो फील हो रहा है, then the chances are that you will end up in a palliative resection of stomach. You will end up in that. 16 people entering the waiting area. So how I have to take them in? Let me see. No, where is that? No, इसको तो बंद कर दूं मैं, नीचे चला जाए. Participants, yes. Admit all. So they are getting admitted. So therefore, either the tumor would be present in the distally placed stomach or proximally placed stomach. यही दो chances हैं. For tumor distally placed in stomach, right subtotal gastrectomy is an acceptable and correct answer, provided the left resected margin is 5 centimeters away from the cancer. So therefore, if the tumor is involving distal stomach, right subtotal gastrectomy is a very right answer. It's a correct answer. It is going to be subtotal gastrectomy because the reason, you see, there's a concept in these words also. We say partial if nearly 50% of the organ is taken away. We call it subtotal if round about 70 to 80% of the organ is removed. If it's a distal part of the stomach, if the cancer is there, like let's say over here, you have to go 5 centimeters above it. So therefore, nearly more than 50% of the stomach is removed. So that is where the term subtotal is used. But even if you use the root partial, it will be also acceptable. If you say it will be radical, distal, partial gastrectomy, or radical, distal, subtotal gastrectomy. Both will be correct. Now for the tumor, which is proximally placed, you're not left with the choice but total gastrectomy. Even tumor which are distally placed, but with that extended proximally, so that you cannot achieve a 5 centimeter margin, it will be total gastrectomy. And obviously a very, very rare case. If that, and what about rhinitis plastic? Obviously total gastrectomy, because you can't get 5 centimeter proximal clear. If you see this thing, which I was talking about, in radical gastrectomy, the differences are radical gastrectomy, the intent of surgeon is to cure the disease. In palliative gastrectomy, the intent of surgeon is not to cure the disease, but to palliate the clinical problem of vomiting, etc. Gastric outlet, dysphagia, whatever it is. In radical resection, it's an en bloc resection, including the tissues of the entire greater omentum, lesser omentum, meeting the criteria of curative resection. Okay, what we're doing is admit. And where is mute all? Do I have? Yes, I have. Let me take it on, take this window to a side. Yes, that's fine. The intent in radical gastrectomy is cure. Therefore, the stomach is removed en bloc, including the tissues of entire greater omentum, lesser omentum, meeting the criteria of curative resection, which I've told you. And in en bloc, the stomach and lymphatic drainage are removed as one specimen in surgery, not piecemeal. As I was discussing, the criteria of curative resection would be the resected margin of stomach, they're at least 5 centimeters away from the tumor, and they are tumor free. The involved organ resected edges are tumor free. There is no hematogenous metastasis. There are no distal peritoneal metastasis, and D2 gastrectomy, removal of second tier lymph node, is preferably done. It's preferably done. We are going to understand these terms as we come back. Again, steps of gastrectomy, being a general surgeon as you are, you're not supposed to know each and every individual step, but there are certain steps which you cannot forget if you have, as an assistant, are in operation because आपके क्राइटेरिया में total gastrectomies without supervision you may not have done. तीन चीजें, अगर दो चीजें आपको पता हो, आप तीन सवालों से पता कर चल जाता है आपको कि इस आदमी ने गैस्ट्रेक्टमीज असिस्ट कराई में नहीं. नंबर वन, अगर उसे पूछें अच्छा जब स्टमक को आप जब आप शुरू करेंगे, ऑपरेशन शुरू करें, सबसे पहले क्या करेंगे? इफ ही टेल्स यू द कॉकराइजेशन, तो यू नो दैट ही हैज सीन द केसेस. अच्छा, आप उनको बोलेंगे कि अच्छा जी जो लेफ्ट गैस्ट्रिक आर्टरी है उसको कहां से टाई करेंगे? नो, लेफ्ट गैस्ट्रिक आर्टरी यू कैन टाई बाय टू वेज. आप लेसर मोमेंटम को काट के भी जा सकते हैं उसमें, आप ग्रेटर मोमेंटम को काट के स्टमक को ऊपर एलिवेट करके यूं पीछे से जा सकते हैं. जिसने असिस्ट कराया वो फौरन आपको बताएगा स्टमक बेड पे, स्टमक को हम ऊपर कर लेंगे, वो नीचे नजर आ रहा होता है. जब इसको रिसेट करके हम साइड पे करते हैं तो पीछे से कर देते हैं. ये दो चीजें आपको जरूर पता होनी चाहिए. तीसरी चीज जो आपको पता होनी चाहिए विच टेल्स यू कि किसी ने असिस्ट कराया नहीं कराया, कि जब भी आप स्टमक और इंटेस्टाइन को आपस में चूज करते हैं, आप क्लोज करते हैं या क्लोज करते हैं, तो मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट लेयर विच कम इन योर बाइट इज सबमिकोजा. चाहे आप फुल थिकनेस ले रहे हो, चाहे आप एक्स्ट्रा मिकोजल ले रहे हो, मगर आपके स्टिच में सब मिकोजा जो है वो जरूर आना चाहिए. So therefore, what are the steps of total gastrectomy? Upper midline incision, it has to be long, it's a good incision. The transverse colon is wholly separated from greater momentum in commencing operation. The subpyloric nodes are dissected and the first part of duodenum is divided. The stomach is displaced upward to see the bed of stomach. The hepatic nodes are dissected to clear the hepatic artery. That section also includes the suprapyloric nodes. Next, the right gastric artery is taken on the hepatic artery. The lymph node dissection is continued to the region of left gastric artery, which is divided flush with its region. Next, the dissection is continued along the splenic artery, taking all of the nodes at the superior aspect of pancreas and accessible nodes in the splenic hilum. Separation of stomach from the spleen, if this organ is not going to be removed, is carried out, allowing access to the nodal tissues around the upper stomach and esophagus junction. Esophagus can then be divided at appropriate point. The section margin must be clear of the tumor of 5 centimeters. Even if you're doing subtotal gastrectomy, the steps are same. Only thing is you don't divide the stomach at the gastroesophageal junction. What I have written this thing, this is exact copy from Bailey and Love. If you study the carcinoma of stomach from Bailey and Love, many of the sentences which I have done in this document are exact copy from Bailey and Love. Many of the sentences you will find, and I've done it intentionally also because you read this note, you read Bailey and Love, then you read these notes, it goes into your long-term memory in a much better way. For steps of operation, better is to see a book which has illustrations. Okay. Once the stomach is removed, then the point is, how is GIT continuity established after resection of stomach? After total gastrectomy, gastrointestinal continuity is reconstituted utilizing a Rao loop. ये तो सिंपल सी बात है, स्टमक ही पूरा निकल गया तो जाहिर है आप इंटेस्टाइन को लेके आएंगे, और जब भी आप इंटेस्टाइन को लेके आएंगे देयर आर टू वेज, या आप उसके लूप को नॉस्टोमोज कर सकते हैं इसोफेगस के साथ, या आप एक राउ लूप को कर सकते हैं. तो राउ लूप इज ऑलवेज प्रेफरेबल टू any other loop. After pastoral gastrectomy, gastrointestinal resection is constituted either again using a Rao loop, or you may not use a Rao loop. You can do a gastrojejunostomy, which is called as Billroth 2 or Polya type gastrectomy. The stomach is closed from the lesser curve of the stomach near the gastroesophageal junction. उसके बाद बाकी जो ल्यूमन बच जाता है, which is around about 7 to 8 centimeter, then perform an anastomosis of the greater curve to the jejunum. It is important to understand what are the characteristics of Royal loop. Royal loop, it's the Y shape, you see. If you see, it is like this. So it has two limbs. One is an elementary limb and other is a blind end. So the elementary limb of the round loop should be at least 50 centimeter long to avoid bile reflux into esophagus. Now that is very important. Intestine का वो हिस्सा जो कि आप एनास्टोमोस करेंगे इसोफेगस या प्रॉक्सिमल स्टमक के साथ, उसकी लेंथ 50 सेंटीमीटर होनी चाहिए, जहां पे जूजिनम का एंड आप आके कनेक्ट करेंगे. The blind end of Royal loop is closed, obviously. Now this can be placed in either anticolic or retrocolic position. Then there's a concept of D1, D2 resection. D का word जो है, that refers to gastrectomies. So D1 and D2 are types of gastrectomies. The differentiation between D1 and D2 operation depends on the removal of nodes tires. कि कौन से नोड्स के टायर आप रिमूव कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि स्टमक को देखें तो यूं करके जा रहा है, तो उसके अगर लिम्फ नोड्स को आप करें तो देयर इज अ टायर ऑफ लिम्फ नोड्स व्हिच इज लाइंग ऑन द सरफेस ऑफ द स्टमक मोर और लेस along the named vessels. Then there is a tire of lymph node which is beyond that, and then there is a tire which is even beyond that. So D1 resection involves the removal of perigastric nodes. D2 resection consists of clearance of major arterial trunks, वो जो second tire constitute कर जाता है. Note in practice, in total radical gastrectomy, the spleen and pancreas are conserved with D2 lymphadenectomy, sparing station 10 lymph nodes. Now the concept is, which you have to clear is, देखिए दो मुख्तलिफ चीजें, एक है रीजनल लिम्फ नोड्स और एक है lymph node stations. Regional lymph nodes are the lymph nodes in which the stomach drains, as they are regional lymph nodes of stomach, regional lymph nodes of colon, regional lymph nodes of whatever word you use. That is the in TNM classification where they are saying number of lymph node 2 to 10 and more than 10 in these. What they are talking about is these are the lymph nodes which are involved. Now, if you see the anatomy, these regional lymph nodes are not placed at equal distance. They, in fact, are clustered, and they are clustered along the named vessels, as everywhere. Because lymphatics, they travel along the vessels. So what Japanese has done that, each cluster of lymph node, they have named it into stations. Station 1, station 2, station 3, station 4, station 5, and station 6. It is something like that. So when we are talking about, in this thing, we're talking about as a station. So better thing is, instead of talking in terms of station, one should talk about D1 resection, D2 types of gastrectomy. In D1 resection, there is a removal of perigastric lymph nodes. And you know, perigastric means suprapylorus, infrapylorus, right gastric, left gastric. These are your pericolic. और उसके beyond named vessels हैं, like left gastric, like pancreatic artery, like hepatic. ये named vessels हैं. इनको अगर आप remove करें साथ, so this will be D2 gastrectomy. Once you have done an operation, what to do now? And obviously, either you have to give radiotherapy or you have to do chemotherapy. Radiotherapy is not done in carcinoma stomach. And there are two reasons. One, the tumor is not that sensitive. Even if it is sensitive, then in their beds, there are important organs present, which are very sensitive to radiation. And by giving radiation, you destroy them and make the patient more miserable. कीमोथेरेपी के बारे में आपको जो कोर नॉलेज पता होना चाहिए वो पता ये होना चाहिए कीमोथेरेपी एंड न्यूएडजुवेंट थेरेपी इंप्रूव द आउटकम ऑफ सर्जरी कीमोथेरेपी थेरेपी इंप्रूव द आउटकम yes this is wrong English. I have to correct it. Basically it is saying this thing is the neoadjuvant chemotherapy improves the outcome. So neoadjuvant chemotherapy should be given to all patients. After surgery, chemotherapy should be given. That also improves. Best results are currently obtained using a combination of epirovine, cisplatinum, and 5-fluorouracil, or an oral analog such as capecitabine. The same regimen is used as the first line for patients with inoperable disease, although second line treatment using combinations which include taxotrine is increasingly being used. Chemotherapy for advanced cases is palliative. Neurobiological agents such as trastuzumab, Herceptin receptors अगर हो तो वो भी आपके effective है, मगर इतना ज़्यादा इसका change नहीं लेके आती, but it could be effective in some these things. इसको मैं इसलिए bypass कर गया हूँ मैं, अगर आप ये exact words बिलियन लव के अब वहां से पढ़ लीजिएगा. Main thing to remember is give neoadjuvant chemotherapy, do surgery, give chemotherapy. If it is incurable disease, if it's a metastatic, then the treatment is chemotherapy because metastatic disease is a medical disease. And the role of surgery will come if you want to palliate something. And the palliation is gastric outlet obstruction, dysphagia, vomiting, GIT bleed, anemia, and these things. So therefore, if the patient is fit, palliative surgery will be done in nearly all the cases. And we also know this thing is, if you have to palliate something, then resection of a portion which is causing problem is always a better palliation than other thing in terms of its function, in terms of the quality of palliation. Okay, TNM classifications, you know. Let me revise for you. T1 is up to submucosa, T2 muscularis propria, T3 involved subserosa, T4 perforate subserosa. There's a difference between involvement and perforation. N1, 1 to 2, 3 to 6, 7 to 15, more than 15. Well, that one has to memorize. 1 to 2, 3 to 6, 7 to 6, 7 to 15, 15. That's what I was talking to you. Regional lymph nodes are lymph nodes draining the stomach. These lymph nodes are grouped around vessels. This group of lymph nodes make a lymph node station. The Japanese Research Society for Gastric Cancer has assigned a number to each lymph node station to aid the pathological staging. Mind you, carcinoma stomach does not have a good prognosis. Why? Then people say it has good prognosis. This confusion in the concept has risen because in Japan, the carcinoma stomach is early diagnosed, radical operations are done, patients are of early carcinoma stomach, so therefore prognosis is good. That is why these things come. Whereas overall, if you see, it's not a good cancer to have, and prognosis is not that good. Okay, now, now I am finished with revising the things which I had sent to you. What I suggest is, आप इसको डाउनलोड कर लीजिए, डॉक्यूमेंट आप लोगों को भेज चुका हूँ मैं, वर्ड डॉक्यूमेंट है, इसमें चेंजेस कीजिए, अपने नोट्स ऐड कीजिए, जो गलतियां उसको ठीक कर दीजिए। जैसे कुछ तो मैंने पिक कर ली हैं, जब मैंने इसको दोबारा पढ़ा मैंने, इनफैक्ट इसमें गलतियां इसलिए भी हैं कि व्हेन आई मेड दिस, आई वाज नॉट हियर, आई लाहौर में गया हुआ था एग्जाम लेने के लिए, and since I am also examiner in 2 subjects, examiner in surgery also, examiner in medical education also, so I had gone to take examination of education. तो रास्ते में जब मैं ट्रैवल कर रहा था, उस वक्त मैंने ये लिखा था आपका, एंड थैंक यू वेरी मच। आप लोगों ने जो मुझे जो चीजें भेजी, जिसमें आमिर ने भेजी, मैं आई वेंट थ्रू देम, देन आई वेंट थ्रू बेलियन लव, एंड देन आई रोट दीज थिंग्स फॉर दिस स्टेप वाइज अप्रोच, so that it may help you. What I suggest is, next time, kindly present a case, because what I think that will be a very good pattern. First, you present a case, we discuss that thing, then what we have discussed, you send them on WhatsApp to me, so the people can study that. Then after reviewing what knowledge which you have sent to me, and seeing the basic book, I write notes something like this, and I share that in the group. And mind you, wherever there is a difference between, whenever there is a difference between 2 things, what I have written and what a standard book says, obviously, I stand to be corrected. I am incorrect, and the book is correct. And I'm talking about standard book. I'm not talking about the articles, because what the information you should know is, first is, if there's a difference of opinion, the thing which will stand first is the standard textbook, which could be Bailey and Love, or more advanced books like me, but you don't need to read even those books, because you're not doing fellowship in gastroenterology, you're doing fellowship in general surgery. After that comes the articles, and articles also which are meta-analysis. Please do not give importance, do not try to remember articles just for the sake of remembering. So thank you very much. Again, the time is running out, so kindly come prepared with the case. Anyone, आज तो unfortunately जिन्हें present करना था, उनकी तबीयत है, अल्लाह ताला हम सब दुआ करते हैं, अल्लाह ताला उनको सेहत दे. So if you all agree, then the pattern would be, first we present a case, we discuss the case, then you send whatever you have learned with this discussion on the WhatsApp share, then I go through them and I put down the notes in the WhatsApp group for you. Have a good day. इससे पहले ये बंद हो जाए, खुदा हाफिज. I am doing the recording of these things. Now I do not know how to send it, मगर मेरे पास रिकॉर्डिंग मौजूद है, तो जैसे इसको भी मैं अब इसको कर लूँगा, मैं स्टॉप शेयर करने के बाद सेव कर लूँगा मैं, and then you will tell me कि WhatsApp के थ्रू कैसे भेजी जा सकती हैं, या उसका लिंक होता है, क्या होता है, तो I will share with that. Okay, have a good day. खुदा हाफिज.
Thank you so much, sir. Allah Hafiz. Jazakallah. Allah Hafiz, sir.
Allah Hafiz. खुदा हाफिज. Thank you.